Zebra Wax Museum.
And this is a child learning.
When a child takes what they've learned and brings it to life, it becomes a part of them.
This is the power of learning.
On the next General Hospital.
Have you ever heard of a Darius Cassadine and his sister Olga?
Sorrel can still get to me.
Did he threaten you? Why should we cut him a deal in exchange for false testimony?
Trying to get rid of me? You're gonna have to try a lot harder than this.
Cast your vote in the General Hospital Weekly Poll, only at abc.com.
From Steven Spielberg, the story of the other war heroes. The men whose greatest weapons were their cameras. An ABC special presentation hosted by Tom Hanks. Shooting War, Thursday, 9/8 Central on ABC.
They're hot. Wesley Snipes and Sinead Lathan tomorrow live on an all-new View.
Hi, my name is Henrietta. Bob brought me into the family because I am petite and physically proportioned for your smaller scale room. Even though I think I'm beautiful, I will understand if you change my fabric.
Still only $7.99. My Henrietta Sofa and Love Seat is just pure value.
How do you do it?
I buy Henrietta in solid truckloads only, direct from the factory.
That's why Bob's is better.
You have my word on it.
Cover me, kid! I'm going in! Wow, now that's a 5 o'clock shadow.
Hey, what's going on here?
Down in front! Check out this Weston! Roll it!
Introducing our classic Subway steak and cheese sandwich on fresh baked bread with new Southwest sauce. It's one of 4 unique sauces that are giving Subway a whole new taste. Come and get them.
Yeehaw! Stampede!
Subway. Eat fresh.
Doctors Yvonne Baribeau and Benjamin Westbrook, pioneers of beating heart surgery, one of many leading-edge procedures performed every day at the New England Heart Institute of Catholic Medical Center. A patient's heart is traditionally placed on a heart-lung machine. Here, surgery is being performed on the surface of the heart as it continues to beat on its own. For older and higher-risk patients, this means fewer complications, reduced risk of stroke, and shorter recovery times. Surgery on a beating heart. One more reason Catholic Medical Center was named a top 100 hospital for cardiovascular care.
Coming to you from Manchester, you're watching New Hampshire's #1 source for news. Next.
The Florida presidential fight plays out in 2 Florida courtrooms today, while both sides prepare for tomorrow's arguments before the state Supreme Court. The government investigation turns up more deaths apparently caused by Firestone tires. And what holiday decorations are hot this season? Find out in today's 4 o'clock Focus.
Live from the WMUR Broadcast Center. This is New Hampshire's WMUR News 9, first at 4.
Good afternoon to you, and thanks for joining us. I'm Jean Mackin. 2 cases are in the spotlight today as the judge hears arguments on whether thousands of questionable absentee ballots should be thrown out. The Gore campaign is not part of the lawsuit that seeks to have 15,000 absentee ballots thrown out in Florida's Seminole and Martin counties. Lawyers for Democratic voters say Republicans not only added identification numbers to application forms, but also were allowed to remove the applications from the election supervisor's office. Republican lawyers call the Democratic arguments a technicality. The Bush and Gore legal teams also filed briefs today in preparation for tomorrow's oral arguments before the Florida Supreme Court on Gore's challenge to the Florida vote count. A Russian court has found a retired American naval officer guilty of espionage and sentenced to 20 years in jail. Edmund Pope was arrested in April and charged with trying to buy secret blueprints of a high-speed torpedo used by the Russian Navy. He maintains the data had been previously published and sold abroad. The 54-year-old has a rare form of bone cancer and was denied treatment during his trial. His attorneys have 7 days to appeal the sentence. As many as 6 people could be heading to court next month, charged with the deadly bombing of the USS Cole. Yemen's prime minister says there's no question that the Yemeni men were involved in the October attack that killed 17 American sailors and wounded 39 others. Sources close to the investigation say charges could include carrying out the attack, threatening state security, forming an armed gang, and possessing explosives. The suspects could be executed if convicted of threatening state security or carrying out the bombings. The death toll apparently from faulty Firestone tires is on the rise. U.S. officials say 29 more deaths have been reported in the government's investigation of Firestone tires. 4 of those deaths have come since the company recalled millions of tires in August. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration now has reports of 148 deaths involving tread separations, blowouts, and other problems involving the Firestone tires. That's up from 119 deaths reported as of October 17th. Those are your headlines for this half hour. Now let's check on New Hampshire's weather with Chief Meteorologist Mike Haddad. He joins us from the News 9 Weather Center. Oh, there's a chill in the air today, Mike.
There certainly is, Gene. As a matter of fact, temperatures running a little bit below the average for a change after a couple of mild days on Monday and also on Tuesday. Let's show you what's happening right now. We do have some clouds beginning to stream in, and as you can see off to our west, clouds a little bit thicker, and some of those are producing a bit of light snow and some heavier snow in the lee of the Great Lakes. But that's not where we are. We won't really receive any heavy-duty bursts of snow, as again the lake enhancement will tend to weaken and fall apart as it drifts towards upstate New York. But around these parts, it is quiet. It will remain dry through the evening, so if you have plans driving outdoors tonight, no major headaches. Any of those would come late tonight, and mainly in the form of a dusting of snow in northern areas. Right now, temperatures running several degrees below average. Only 16 in Berlin, 19 in Whitefield, 6 below 0 atop Mount Washington. Wind chills well below that. And in central and southern parts of the state, running about 10 degrees below the average. The normal high in Concord is about 37. We're at 26 right now, 28 in Portsmouth and Manchester, and 29 in Nashua. Several degrees cooler in the Connecticut Valley, Monadnock region, and the Lakes region. As we can see, temperatures off to our west, not a whole lot warmer. As a matter of fact, they're actually cooler, so a bit of a cool down tomorrow and Friday before temperatures will start to moderate as we go through the second half of the weekend into the start of next week. And notice right now, Denver at 52 degrees, and some of that mild air will try to move in during the day on Monday into Tuesday. We may have to pay a bit of a price to get there. I'll talk more about that later on tonight. Cold air building in on the jet stream flow, and that'll lock in right through tomorrow. So get ready for a cold blast of air. In addition to that, a few snow showers or flurries very late tonight. Increasing and thickening clouds. Again, flurries of snow showers after midnight. Temperatures in the single numbers north and teens elsewhere. And during the day tomorrow, look for early flurries, maybe a brief snow shower or a snow squall. Very isolated, however. Then partly sunny, breezy, and cold. 14 north. 27 in the south, very similar to today, maybe a notch or two lower, but wind chill factors near 0 or below up north. How about that, Gene?
I say that's pretty darn cold. Thanks, Mike. We'll see you in about half an hour. Now here's a quick check of your local headlines. They're getting organized and swearing in legislators in Concord today. A 4-year-old boy is being hailed as a hero after calling 911 when his mother needed medical attention. And the Lindt Chocolate Store is working hard to provide enough chocolate for the holiday season. We'll have much more of those stories in our second half hour. When News 9 First and 4 continues, we're going to do a little holiday shopping.
That's right, we're holiday shopping here at Target. And if you haven't finished all your decorating yet, we're going to show you some decorating ideas for the Christmas season when we come back.
This is New Hampshire's WMUR News 9, First at 4, with Gene Mackin.
Sky 9, you've seen it flying all over New Hampshire. Now you can have your very own, the unstoppable Sky 9 helicopter with blades that really go, working lights and mystery bump and go action. Just in time for the holidays. Don't miss out. Get yours now for only $6 at any U.S. Cellular or Granite Bank branch location throughout New Hampshire. A donation will be made to the New Hampshire Food Bank as part of this promotion. The limited edition unstoppable Sky 9 helicopter. A unique and affordable gift for kids of all ages. Get yours today.
Do you wish summer would last all year long? Well, at Newick's Seafood Restaurant, every day is like a day at the beach. Enjoy your favorite lunch or dinner at Newick's this week, like a Newick's lobster dinner. Nothing beats Newick's famous seafood platter, and if you're a shrimp lover, Newick's is for you too. Remember, at Newick's, you eat free on your birthday, up to a $10 value.
When you want great seafood, come to Newick's. We have the best and freshest seafood around.
There's a Newick's in South Portland, Maine, Hampton, Merrimack, and Dover, New Hampshire.
Wanna come back to Newick's Seafood Restaurants? It's always fresh from the shore.
I've been drinking Rudy's for now on 140 years. Look at me.
Well, old man, I think we should let the apples do the talking.
That's telling him, Megan. Yeah, we know good cider. Rudy's Blend Cider is fresh squeezed with no sugar added. It's the tasty anytime health drink.
And I add wild berry to my grandfather's secret recipe to make Megan's pineapple berry blend. It's delish.
They're both pasteurized, fat-free, and cholesterol-free. And they're both available in the produce section of these fine stores. So stop in.
It's healthy, I tell ya.
The Trahan family would like to wish the residents and staff at Seacoast Health Center and Partridge House happy holidays.
From all of us at Frederick's Pastries in Amherst, New Hampshire, thank you and happy holidays. Piece of cake?
This season, we give thanks for our many blessings and celebrate our hopes and our dreams. Very best wishes from all of us at the Honda Bond and Nissan of Stratham.
Come shop the beautiful Lakes region for the holidays, where selection, service, and value come free with every purchase at these great stores.
With more than 40 years of experience, Peppy Herman is one of the few master crystal cutters in the country. A dedicated artisan, he personally selects the finest crystal, creating exquisite, brilliant designs. Visit our museum and showroom and witness the beauty of cut glass made with Peppy Herman pride.
At Sawyer's Jewelry, we're proud to be an official Rolex jeweler. That's why we display this sign so prominently in our store. When you're ready to invest in a Rolex, visit us at Sawyer's Jewelry.
Barron's Major Brands has great gift ideas for the holidays. Fantastic values on TVs, VCRs, and kitchen appliances, plus a fully functional designer kitchen, only at
Barron's Major Brands, your demonstration location.
Selection, service, and value. You'll find it all in the Lakes region this holiday season.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Dave Allen, located on Route 28 in Derry.
Maybe you have your tree standing in your living room already. Now you just need some lights. How about a few decorations to make the Christmas scene complete? Chris Ewing is at Target today with some great ideas for you for holiday shopping and decorating in today's 4 o'clock focus. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Jean. Thank you very much. You're right. And some of us don't have our tree up just yet. We're running a little late, at least at my household. And so you may be looking for a tree also. Some of you want a natural tree. Some people prefer a not natural tree, a artificial tree. And I'm joined right now by one of the assistant managers here at Target in Concord, Mike Ruggiero. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, Mike.
It's a pleasure to have you guys here.
Yeah. First of all, let's talk indoors, and then in the next segment we're going to talk about some of the outdoor decorations. And let's start off by talking about trees. For the folks who are looking for an artificial tree, and they really have changed significantly in the last several years in the fact that they look a lot more natural, don't they?
They do. They come a lot more fuller now, as well as we have different types of themes to the trees with the fiber optic trees that we have right now. That's another new one that just came out. Yeah. As well as we also have some of the, they're very full. Our prices range anywhere from $19.99 all the way up to $250, depending on your style tree that you're looking for.
Yeah. Now, what's the difference between a regular tree and, say, a fiber optic tree?
Our fiber optics have this nice glowing to it. The branches give a little bit of different colored lights, and if you're interested in relaxing, it's a little more relaxing mood with the fiber optics.
Yeah. Now, do some of the trees actually come with the lights already attached so you don't have to go through putting the lights on the tree?
We do. We have a few that come with the basic white lights attached to them. And then you have your own options with the plain regular trees right now, and picking whatever lights that you like to put on yourself.
Okay. Let's say you did decide to go and get a natural tree and you need a tree stand. What are the options as far as tree stands? I know that used to always be one of the biggest pains, setting up the tree stand and making sure the tree got in it, but they've really improved the way the tree stands work and the fact that the tree isn't probably going to fall over on you.
Exactly. They've improved them dramatically, and no more of the metal stands and screwing in your the legs to those tree stands. Now they have the plastic ones. It's a one drop. You drop your tree in and just tighten the screws, and they come in different sizes. We have those for large and small and mediums, and this one here has been our most popular one that even has a drip cup here in the back where you pour your water in, and it keeps the water flowing nicely into the tree and keeping it healthy and live throughout the whole season here.
So it's actually kind of gears the amount of water that the tree is requiring, and helps out by you not having to check it every day or so.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, what are some of the other indoor items that are popular this year?
Well, if you don't feel like doing crafty things at home, we have got all our crafty things decorated for you here. We have our wreaths, if you're looking for different types of
the holly berries.
The holly berries, and not only just wreaths, but we also have baskets for nice decorations for your tables. You can tell your company that you've done this all on your own and go from there.
Well, that would be me. I'd be lying about something like that, saying I did it. Yeah. Yeah. What other items do we have for the indoors?
For indoors, we have our different types of decorations with our themes for our trees. We have our different ornaments that we've been placing on them. All types of different themes this year, with sports themes on some of the ornaments, as well as animals, characters.
More so than the balls this year are the actual themes. It seems like the last couple of years, they've been getting over to that more.
Exactly, and you still have your basic Santas and snowmen that you can place on your trees, and icicles and things like of that nature.
Yeah. Well, when we come back, we're going to go take a look at some of the items for the outside. Gene?
It'll be great to go outside. That fiber optic tree is really something else, isn't it?
That's pretty amazing.
That's like the year 2000 tree to me.
Exactly.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks, Chris. Up next, Herb Sauce will be in with another great viewer question and Ask Social Security. This one about a benefit not too many people know about. And in our second half hour, meet the young woman with enough pride in her school to lead the Bow High School Spirit Squad to the state championships.
Flexible class schedules, personal attention, affordable tuition. Quality university programs at a campus that's easily accessible. That's UNH Manchester.
Because the tuition's a little bit lower, I can afford more things by going here. Having my family here is a benefit for me, plus that I'm going to school here. Everything I need is right here, my education and my family. So that works out well for me.
UNH Manchester makes a university education possible. Call today.
Hampshire Hills Sports and Fitness Club. More than just a place to work out. Hampshire Hills is different. They make fitness fun. There's no place like Hampshire Hills.
Casual cat. Inviting. Casual cat. Distinctive. Casual cat. Friendly. Casual cat. Sophisticated. Casual cat. When it has to be special. Casual cat. Route 101A, Amherst.
Cover me, kid! I'm going in! Wow, now that's a 5 o'clock shadow.
Hey, what's going on here?
Down in front! Check out this Weston! Roll it!
Introducing our classic Subway steak and cheese sandwich on fresh baked bread with new Southwest sauce. It's one of 4 unique sauces that are giving Subway a whole new taste. Come and get them.
Yeehaw! Stampede!
Subway. Eat fresh.
There's a storm coming. We're watching the low very carefully. I'm your doozy. Snow, snow, snow. It's gonna be a nor'easter. It's getting me out slippery. 128 is a parking lot. It's gonna be a tough commute.
Get ready for winter at Sullivan Tire. Right now, conditions for buying Goodyear snow tires and all-season radials are just right.
We're always here to get you there.
An engagement diamond from Bellman's is an exceptional value. We cut diamonds at our own facility in Israel. Each diamond is cut to ideal proportions, handcrafted by our own world-class diamond cutters. This process allows us to offer you a far superior diamond at a cost well below retail, direct to our customers. Give Bellman's the opportunity to be your source for ideal cut diamonds. Bellman Jewelers voted the region's best jeweler 7 consecutive years.
Coming up on the next ET, anorexia in Hollywood. A new TV special explores the eating disorder and how a movie about Karen Carpenter may have glamorized the disease.
That actually is pretty much what I got from it. You know, I can live without eating.
Then we're on the set of The Hughleys as a cast member breaks down about the car accident that almost cost him his life. And Backstage with NSYNC, next ET.
Social Security, Herb Sauls is back once again with more of his answers to your questions about the benefit package that so many people rely upon. Good afternoon, Herb. Very good to see you.
Good to see you.
Well, here's a question sent in by an anonymous writer who has some sort of a complaint, I gather. He says, I know this guy who has never worked. Can you tell me how it's possible that he gets Social Security disability benefits? To me, this guy seems to be getting over the system big time. I'd like to know how Social Security handles this kind of situation. And he signs it, Concerned Citizen. Herb?
Is this possible? Well, of course, Gene, he's concerned, but I'll tell you, as often as I see this question, there really may be no need for alarm here. Please remember, we're talking about other people's affairs, and you may not exactly know everything that there is to know here. So let me tell you that in some instances, Social Security, because of its basic design principles, covers more than you may think. And that's the good news. If this person were disabled in childhood and continued to be disabled past age 22, he could receive disability benefits on a parent's Social Security work record. We call this disabled adult child's benefits because he may be the child of parents who are retired, disabled themselves, or they may have died. This is one of the very little-known provisions, and again, I'd like to remind everyone that someone, in this case his parents, did work and pay for that coverage.
Oh, I see. So this means that Social Security covers more of us than we may realize.
That's right, and I think this is a very important point here, especially these days when we're all looking to maximize every dollar that we can, both individually and from a governmental standpoint. This disabled adult child law stems from the fact that Congress recognized long ago that certain individuals afflicted with serious illnesses early in their lives would probably have little chance of working and therefore earning their own credits on their own Social Security. With this part of the act, what we've said is nobody gets left behind. Everybody in this country gets included.
So if the disabled person hasn't worked, how do you figure how much their benefit would be based on their parents' account?
Well, one of the two things are going to happen here. If the insured parent is still living and receiving either disability or retirement benefits, the disabled adult child gets 1/2 of that parent's full amount. Now, if the parent was deceased, then the disabled person could receive 3/4 of the parent's amount. It's important to note here, too, that this amount can be payable as long as the disabled person remains unmarried and is not entitled to a higher Social Security benefit elsewhere, like, for example, the other parent. Another key point, these benefits don't decrease or terminate in any way at any age. They're payable for the rest of that disabled child's life.
So then there must be a few 30 or 40-year-olds out there receiving this type of benefit.
Well, that's exactly right, because it's the intent of the law here. There's slightly more than 3,000 here in New Hampshire, a total of 715,000 nationally that rely on this guaranteed protection. And listen, I can tell you, many of the time, a parent comes to the office to file for that retirement benefit, never realizing that the disabled son or daughter is potentially eligible. Truly some of our happiest interviews, because that means for the long term, the parent knows there's going to be a secure source of money coming in and a solid base of independence for their loved one, even when they may not be around.
Boy, this is a great question you've brought in today. I think it does show that in some ways Social Security is there for everyone, no matter who or where that person is.
I've said it before, it's part of a big social contract that one generation makes with another. And unfortunately, people lose some sight of that when they talk about programs and getting their money's worth and so forth. It's not the issue. It's what's in it for me, not so much as what's in it for everybody. I think that's the important thing here.
There you go. So if we have any questions.
1-800-772-1213, 7 to 7 Monday through Friday. Don't forget the website at www.ssa.gov.
The magic number, the magic website.
Exactly.
Thanks, Herb, very much.
You're welcome.
Still to come on First at 4, forget those old holiday decorations hiding in your attic. We're showing how to brighten up your home in today's 4 o'clock focus. And a new leukemia drug is generating excitement among cancer specialists. We'll tell you about its promising results ahead at 5. Right now, here's your very latest, very chilly weather forecast.
I wanted to consolidate my bills, you know, so I could spread the payments out.
I'm using one credit card to pay off another. Well, you know the game, robbing Peter to pay Paul.
We really needed to get away, but we also really loaded up the credit cards.
Ever since the divorce, it seems I've gone nowhere fast. Childcare went up again.
Falling behind on bills can happen to anyone, to people just like you. Get back on track without bankruptcy. Call Credit Counselors of Northern New England. Don't wait. Call.
Your attention, please. This is an urgent public notice. All 4 Levitt stores in the Boston area are going out of business. All furniture is on the public selling block for immediate liquidation. Hurry, time is running out. Levitt's Denim Store to close at a moment's notice. Find a huge selection of living room, dining room, bedroom furniture, and recliners, all marked down again. All lamps, pictures, and accessories now marked down to 40% off the tag price. Don't wait, don't hesitate. Shop all 4 Levitt stores while selection is still good. Hurry, time is running out.
Simply the best. Brian Boitano, Dorothy Hamill, Victor Petrenko, Rudy Galindo, Katarina Witt, Nancy Kerrigan, and more. The world's best skaters. Live like you've never seen them before. Don't miss Champions on Ice.
Coming to Whittemore Center Arena. Tickets available at Ticketmaster outlets or charged by phone.
Enter to win the Big Chill Sweepstakes, brought to you by the New Hampshire State Liquor Commission's Wine and Food Program, Barron's Major Brands, and WMUR TV. You could win one of 4 Sub-Zero wine storage units filled with a special selection of wines and other great prizes, too. Just visit any New Hampshire State Liquor and Wine Outlet store or Barron's Major Brands locations. Showcase your good taste. Enter the Big Chill Sweepstakes today.
Hey, when it comes to pizza, crust is a must. That's why here at the Gaslight, we bake our hand-spun pies in the old world tradition with the brick oven.
Believe me, I've spun around the globe, and the Gaslight is where it's at. If you're in the mood for food, we got something for everyone.
And when you're ready for classic brick oven pizza, we're ready for you. Portsmouth Gaslight Brick Oven Pizza. Crust is a must.
I've been in the men's clothing business for 43 years, since 1956. Every day is a wonderful day at George's. Something new all the time. Nothing stays the same. We have the largest selection, best prices, the best salespeople. Why shop elsewhere? Our philosophy is very simple. Do what's right, take care of the customers, and business will take care of itself.
Welcome back. Today we're taking a look at holiday decorations with a little help from the Christmas elves at Target in Concord. Let's go back to our own elf, Chris Ewing. He has a few more bright ideas for us. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Jean. Thank you very much. I don't know about you, but I know when I get out to put all the Christmas decorations outside, it's probably usually very cold out there. I'm all bundled up, and I've got all my tools, and I'm making a mess outside and probably destroying the house at the same time. Right now, I'm joined by Mike Ruggiero, who is one of the assistant managers here, and he's going to show us some fairly nifty things that they've come out with that make it a little easier to put the outside decorations up. Thanks again for joining us, Mike.
You're very welcome. We do have made a lot of things easier from years to years as things have been going on. No more of going around and trying to wrap things around your trees with different types of lights. Now we have a whole trunk set in one box where you can place it around your trees and give a nice decoration around your yards for those people who like to drive around and look at the houses and all.
Yeah, that's really makes it a lot easier, because I know it's time consuming to actually do it, especially now that the weather's getting cold. If you didn't do it earlier in anticipation, it really saves time and probably makes it a lot more enjoyable.
It really does.
What other kinds of things do we have for?
We also have those lights that go right over your bushes. We have square as well as triangle lights that you place directly around the types of style bush that you may have. The triangle lights in itself fall right over your plants and right over your bushes instead of wrapping it around, and at the end of the season it's like a bag coming right off your bush, and you can place it right back in the box and put it away for next year.
Yeah, very simple way of actually getting the lights on the trees.
Exactly. And as far as putting them on your house, no more stapling your house and taking those awful staples off at the end of the year. Now there's clips that go into your gutters or attach to your roof that makes it really simple to attach those lights to your house.
Okay, so that here's another item that that makes it very simple.
Exactly, and another type of lights which are new to this year. Last year was icicles, which are still extremely popular, but this year it's a new swag type of lighting that they have to go around your house.
Have those become popular
These
also?
have been popular as well this year too, as people realize that this is the new type of lights that are out.
Yeah.
And then for those of you who don't like to climb out in the snow and plug in your lights and take them off, we have remote controls that go through walls. You just click a button inside your house and those lights just go on and nicely for you out there, and it makes it a lot easier. And as well as timers, if you want to set up your own time on it and want it to go off so you don't have to get up in the middle of the night to turn those lights off, you can set up your timer and go with it that way too.
Yeah, so it makes it a lot easier. Just got a couple seconds left, maybe a couple of these other items real quickly.
Yeah, we have things for hanging on your doors, as well as if you want reindeers in your yard.
Yeah.
All types of different things that can decorate your house and make it festive for the holiday time.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us this
thank you very
afternoon.
much.
Mike, Jean, is there anything I need to bring you back?
I need a few more of those remote control clickers, you know, for the lazy decorator like me. Those things are great.
I know, that's exactly what I was thinking also.
And this is the perfect opportunity to remind everyone that we hope that you're joining us every night at 11 o'clock for Show Us Your Lights. We're featuring a New Hampshire house every single night on News 9 tonight, and it's been a lot of fun. Some terrifically creative decorations out there. Thanks so much, Chris, and thanks to the fine folks at Target. Still ahead in our second half hour of News 9 First at 4, a little boy comes to his mother's rescue when faced with an emergency. Workers at the Lindt chocolate store are working hard to make your chocolate dreams come true. And in Cook's Corner, Greg Sala is going to share his very special recipe for chicken and broccoli over pasta.
You hear it every day, promises of 50, 60, 70% off. I always ask off what? I don't know of any furniture store that sells at full retail. That's why at Ippolito's we have value pricing.
I'm a value man, value man, value man. At Ippolito's, one low price is all you'll find.
So what's it going to be? Promises, promises, promises.
Or everyday value pricing at Ippolito's Furniture.
Ippolito's Furniture, where value pricing saves you money. Route 3, Meredith, New Hampshire.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and what do we see but portraits from glamour shots nestled under the tree? Portraits for kids, women, families, and more. None of our sessions is ever a bore. Have fun while our artists give you a lift, and know that your pictures will make a great gift. Give portraits to mom, dad, your sister, and brother. The whole family can enjoy this gift like no other. So now don't you see there's a most perfect reason to stop by Glamour Shots this holiday season.
Call Glamour Shots to schedule your $14.95 session and bring a friend or family member free. Glamour Shots, we bring out your best in pictures.
Are you forgetting something? Something important to your success? Don't leave home without your dry cleaning. Drop by Crystal Dry Cleaners this morning. They have 4 convenient locations to serve you, and their friendly, helpful staff will get you on your way in a hurry. Quality dry cleaning, complete alterations, fur and bulk storage, and on-site wedding gown cleaning and preservation. Crystal Dry Cleaning, convenience, quality, and a whole lot more. In Bedford next to T-Bones, in Goffstown on Mast Road, and in Manchester at the corner of Union and Valley and Union and Webster.
If you have difficulty understanding your medical bills, you're not alone. Many medical bills are confusing. Mistakes occur and fraudulent billing costs American taxpayers billions of dollars each year. The Protecting Quality Healthcare Program is ready to help with trained counselors to answer your questions about medical bills and check for fraudulent practices. So if you're confused or suspect fraudulent billing, call the New Hampshire Helpline.
This is Wine and Dine, brought to you by the New Hampshire Liquor Commission's Wine and Food Program.
First-class Italian cuisine, heavenly desserts, and an excellent award-winning wine selection is what you'll find at Anthony Alberto's in Portsmouth. We sampled a juicy grilled veal chop with rosemary mascarone risotto, sautéed spinach, caramelized shallots, and pancetta demi-glace. A Cabrio Ruffino was a perfect selection to complement the veal. Definitely sample the fresh salmon baked in a puff pastry with spinach, ragu chantel mushrooms, all in a saffron butter sauce. The salmon was incredibly delicious with a fine Pinot Bianco from Italy, or choose your favorite wine from Alberto's extensive selection. Desserts are made fresh daily, like this chocolate mousse over a creme anglaise. So for an enchanting taste of Italy in Portsmouth, it's Anthony Alberto's.
Wine and Dine, brought to you by the New Hampshire Liquor Commission's Wine and Food Program.
Watching New Hampshire's #1 source for news. Next.
It was Organization Day in Concord today as the leaders of the House and Senate are formally elected. He is a hero. A 4-year-old boy calls 911 when his mother collapses in their home. And the Lindt Chocolate Factory is working to create a sweet holiday season for everyone.
Live from the WMUR Broadcast Center. This is New Hampshire's WMUR News 9, first at 4.
Welcome back. In New Hampshire news this half hour, New Hampshire House and Senate members formally elected their leaders today. As expected, Gene Chandler will serve as House Speaker and Arthur Clem as Senate President. It's called Organization Day, where the rules of debate and deadlines for filing bills have been set. Lawmakers have 16 days to submit any proposals for debate in the next session. We'll hear from the newest state leaders tonight at 6. A 4-year-old Boscawen boy is being called a hero after his 911 call saved his mother's life. Sean Sweeney dialed the emergency number when his mother, 22-year-old Heidi Sweeney, passed out in their home from a gallbladder attack. Officials say the boy was calm and very helpful in directing emergency help on the phone. His mother has since recovered, and coming up at 6, Sean McDonald will play the 911 tapes and get reactions from the boy's family. The holidays just wouldn't be the same without something sweet like chocolate. Lindt Chocolate in Stratham is very busy with shoppers this time of year. People are picking out gifts for family, friends, and clients, and of course for themselves. Karen Anderson will introduce you to the Lindt Chocolate Master. I'm going to try that again. This man's title is the Lindt Master Chocolatier, and we'll find out which treats are on the top of everyone's wish list. That's tonight at 6. Well, you may be wishing for some warm weather, but your wish may not quite come true just yet. Mike Haddad joins us from the News 9 Weather Center with more on this chilly outlook. Hi, Mike.
Well, Jean, you may want to just wait until spring. Of course, here we are in the Granite State. Yes, it's December, and normally it gets cold. Of course, the record highs this time of year can run in the 60s and 70s, while the record lows are in the 20s below zero. So you get the idea we're somewhere in the middle, but leaning more towards that colder end of things. Right now, 15 in Berlin, that's it. 27 in Manchester, 28 at the coast. Lower 20s in the Connecticut Valley over towards the Lakes region. Wind chill factors, another thing to deal with. 4 right now in Whitefield, well below 0 atop Mount Washington. It feels like 0 in Concord, and single numbers in teens elsewhere. Get used to that cold air. It'll be with us for the next several days. Right now in satellite imagery, it looks like there's a big storm cranking in from the west, but it's a fairly weak area of disturbed weather that'll move through during the overnight and early tomorrow morning. Just a few snow showers back to our west and some flurries. And I'd say the best time frame for those to move in will be well after midnight tonight, during the wee hours of the morning and the first part of tomorrow morning. A look at the map by afternoon tomorrow. Any flurries of snow showers with no more than a dusting to an inch in the mountains and no more than a dusting in southern areas. Once that clears, northwesterly winds freshen. The sun will come out, but again, it will be on the cold side. There's a warm front that'll try to move in by Friday morning, and that may kick in more clouds and a chance of some more flurries, but no big snow events around here. Certainly lots of cold air. Increasing clouds tonight, snow showers and flurries after midnight. Single numbers north and the teens elsewhere. And tomorrow, early flurries, could be a brief snow squall. Otherwise, partial sunshine, breezy, teens north, 20 south. Once again, feeling like 0 to 12. And mostly cloudy on Friday. There could be a period of flurries or very light snow, mainly in the afternoon and evening. Teens north and 20s in southern parts of the state. Again, get used to it. It's going to be cold for quite some time. Thankfully, things will start to moderate a little bit towards the weekend. Talk more about that coming up at 5.
All right. Thanks so much, Mike. We'll see you then. Straight ahead on News 9 First at 4, today's Star Award goes to a young woman who's full of school spirit. Today's Cook's Corner dish is a real crowd pleaser. We'll step into the kitchen to make chicken and broccoli over pasta. And ahead at 5, after a 17-hour flight, 2 giant pandas arrive in their new home in the United States.
This is New Hampshire's WMUR News 9, first at 4, with Gene Mackin.
Get ready for winter driving with Town Fair Tire, New England's largest volume discount tire dealer. Our huge buying power guarantees you the lowest price with truckloads of snow tires and all-season tires arriving daily. At Town Fair Tire, you receive free mounting, free tire rotation, free snow tire changeover, free flat repair, all at the guaranteed lowest price. Town Fair Tire guarantees the lowest price on Pirelli tires. So get ready for winter driving. See the tire professionals at Town Fair Tire.
Name brands and discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
The American Medical Association says over 1 million injuries occur each year due to medical malpractice. Of these people injured, less than 2% ever knew their injuries were preventable. I'm Jim Sokoloff. You know me and my firm. We've handled malpractice cases for over 20 years. If you think you're the victim of malpractice, call us. We can help. And it costs you nothing unless you win. Call us for free at 1-800-632-8400.
Do you wish summer would last all year long? Well, at Newick's Seafood Restaurant, every day is like a day at the beach. Enjoy your favorite lunch or dinner at Newick's this week, like a Newick's lobster dinner. Nothing beats Newick's famous seafood platter, and if you're a shrimp lover, Newick's is for you too. Remember, at Newick's, you eat free on your birthday, up to a $10 value.
When you want great seafood, come to Newick's. We have the best and freshest seafood around.
There's a Newick's in South Portland, Maine, Hampton, Merrimack, and Dover, New Hampshire.
Wanna come back to Newick's Seafood Restaurants? It's always fresh from the shore.
The family holiday classic, The Nutcracker, returns to the Palace Theatre in Manchester for 6 performances, December 7th through the 10th. The Nutcracker, presented by the New Hampshire Symphony Orchestra and the Palace Theatre, featuring the brilliance of the Granite State Ballet. Create a holiday memory the entire family will cherish. The tradition continues at the Palace Theatre. Call 668-5588.
All of us from Meredith Harley Davidson, Shop of Conway, would like to take this time to wish all of you a happy holiday season.
Happy holidays!
We at U.S. Cellular would love to wish you and your family a very safe and happy holiday season.
Happy holidays from U.S. Cellular.
All of us at Pelmac Industries and Atlas Security would like to wish all of you a happy holiday season.
Happy holidays!
Sorry, no monkeys playing the bongos in this website commercial. Our website could change your life. Are you interested?
Yeah!
Visit the nhab.org job bank. We not only offer jobs in radio and television, we offer careers. Yeah! Hampshire Association of Broadcasters Job Bank. Visit us today.
This week's Star Award winner, and the honor goes to a senior at Bow High School. WMUR's Linda Ergus introduces us to someone who has certainly had her share of challenges.
I started in 8th grade and have definitely come a long way since 8th grade.
Meet Melissa Labonte. She's co-captain of the Spirit Squad. Teachers and students say she's made the school's spirit truly come alive.
She's definitely one of a kind. The great thing about her is that she's a quiet leader.
Some teachers describe this 17-year-old as a silent star, but when it comes to her child's psychology classes, she has a gift.
She comes into a room and she normally takes charge.
My drive comes from just wanting to succeed.
She comes in organized, sets up, and starts working with the children, really gets down to their level.
Melissa is aiming for a career as a guidance counselor. High school, her family, and community are very important to her. She says she finds satisfaction in giving. She volunteers with her church, with peer outreach groups, and has even worked to raise money for breast cancer research. As for school, she says she works at it.
I think she's an above-average student that works really hard. It's important for her to be successful. She has that inner pride of wanting to do well.
Being a well-rounded person is really important. I think that you definitely need to keep up with your schoolwork and get your homework done and study. God knows, like I have those late nights.
Melissa says she's learned from many experiences, including the fire that claimed her home last year.
That was a really tough transition for me, from going to living in the trailer trying to manage everyday life, not having all the things you had.
Melissa says the tragedy has made her stronger. She graduates this year and says she'll never forget all that Bo has done for her.
No, we definitely won't forget her soon. We won't forget her.
Congratulations, Melissa. You get our Star Award. In Bo, Linda Urgis, WMUR News 9.
Congratulations to Melissa. Up next, we'll step into the kitchen to make a chicken and broccoli dish with Greg Sala from Greg's Place.
This is Lincoln, American luxury, in whichever way you desire. This is State Motors Lincoln Mercury, a New Hampshire family tradition, earning your business the old-fashioned way, one valued customer at a time. This is Lincoln LS, American luxury combined with classic styling and feature-rich performance. The Grant family's State Motors Lincoln Mercury, DW Highway, North Manchester.
Having trouble figuring out the maze of state and federal health care services, such as veterans care, health insurance for children, or Medicare benefits? The health care system can be your advocate to help access governmental benefits. Contacting your health care system before you get sick can keep you healthy, save you money, and allow hospitals to redirect funds into essential services that you need.
For more information, call HealthLink, a part of LRG Healthcare, at 1-800-862-LINK.
Just where are all those holiday shoppers headed? We're guessing it's the highway to hunger satisfaction called Route KFC. Turn left at 10 pieces of KFC chicken and yield for 2 large sides of mashed potatoes and gravy, a large coleslaw, and 6 biscuits. All this under a sign that says it's yours for just $15.99. How good is that? So take a detour up the shopping fast track. KFC, your road to chicken bliss. The 10-piece holiday feast for only $15.99.
Over the years at George's Apparel, we brought you a night on the town, a stroll in the park, a reporter on the go, a new look with custom clothing, a few laughs along the way, and as always, free alterations. Now we'd like to spend some more time with you. George's is now open on Sundays to serve you better. From casual to custom, clothing from George's is always in style.
Relive the memories you treasure most this holiday season with 3 delicate handcrafted gift sets from Department 56. Recall treasured holiday memories by selecting the perfect tree at Silver Bell's Christmas Shop, making holiday treats at Sweet Rock Candy Company, or hosting holiday parties for family and friends at Fezziwig's Ballroom. Available for a limited time at a special price of only $75. Start a new tradition your family will love for years. Visit the Little Red Dollhouse at Beauvais Castle, your Department 56 Village Center.
Cook's Corner, brought to you by New Hampshire Coffee Roasters and NHCoffeeRoasters.com. Whoa, that's good coffee. You want something special, something terrific. No, you want the best coffee in the universe. For a gift, for a treat, for your customers, for you. New Hampshire Coffee Roasters, you won't believe what's brewing. Try 52 flavors, custom labeling, custom blends. Find out more by calling 1-800-260-0392 or NHCoffeeRoasters.com. Whoa, that's good coffee.
Classic dish comes to Cook's Corner today. Greg Sala from Greg's Place in Manchester is with us to make chicken and broccoli over pasta, and I think it's going to be really, really delicious. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Welcome back. Haven't seen you in Cook's Corner for a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I've been doing the 9 o'clock one a little bit. I haven't seen you in the afternoon in a while.
So now we meet in the kitchen, and we're going to make a very, very classic recipe. Which can be intimidating because you want to make this really, really good, you know, mwah. And you're going to show us how.
Yep, this is a real simple and healthy version of chicken and broccoli with garlic. Start out with a head of broccoli. Obviously, clean it up so you can get some nice florets out of it.
When you clean it up, does that mean you take the peeler along the side of it and get those little
No, I take the stem and I throw it out. And what I do is take florets, and after we I usually take the stem like that. Instead of peeling it, we discard it
Just
because it's a little
discard
tough. Yeah.
Okay.
We're not going to cook the broccoli all that long. If you were going to make a cream of broccoli soup, you could take that, peel it, and dice it up, and it would melt down when you're boiling it, and chicken
That'd be
stock.
a good way to use that.
Yeah. But when you're making this dish, you cook the broccoli al dente, so you really don't want
Yeah.
to cook that. It'd be really tough and stringy.
And I'm betting that one of the common mistakes for novices at the chicken and broccoli is cooking the broccoli too long and making it mushy.
Yeah, then you turn into it's a real, like a,
Yeah.
exactly
You want
mushy.
a little crisp bite to that.
Yeah. Or leaving too much of the stem on also can make it a real, instead of al dente, you'll have a real chewy type of thing and stringy, like we were just saying. I'm just going to floret these and put them on the side. What I did here, I took some olive oil. You can use whatever type you'd like. And now they're telling us olive oil actually cuts cholesterol, so I'm a little generous with this on this version. Because instead of chicken and broccoli Alfredo, where it's a real rich cream cheese sauce, this olive oil is actually really good for you on a pretty high flame to get it hot.
Get it nice and hot.
Yeah. I'm going to take the broccoli and set it aside for now.
All right, want me to help do that?
Sure, that would be great. And I'll start on the chicken.
Super.
Oh, I got to help it today.
Yeah, what
This
do you-
is great. I think I'll come back at 4.
What do you think? Kids who don't usually like broccoli, will they like this recipe?
Yeah, it is pretty good. My son didn't like broccoli, and this is one of his favorite dishes.
Good, there
yeah.
you go. Get him to eat some veggies.
Yeah. The chicken, we're going to cut it a bias against the grain.
Oh, you know, how do you know where the grain is?
Well, the breast starts this way, and you just want to go against it.
And why do you cut it that way?
It just makes it more tender. If you cut it along the grain, it'll break apart on you, and it will become really stringy. Oh, we got a little. So cutting it against the grain, it'll hold up better when you're sautéing it.
Great.
Okay. What I
Good
wanna,
piece of advice.
Yeah. Some people start their garlic now. I like to brown my chicken first. And after I flip my chicken over, after it starts cooking on one side, I usually like to put my garlic in then, because garlic takes on like 10 different flavors.
Oh, as you cook it?
Which is, the more you cook it, the many different flavors it comes. A lot of people like to finish dishes off with garlic at the end, so it doesn't have too much heat to it. And what we're gonna do here is clean a little bit,
And
a
by
couple of
heat,
cloves.
what do you mean?
The temperature of the oil.
Oh,
It
okay.
extracts a different,
I thought you were describing one of the flavors.
yeah.
Well, look how you do that.
Yeah, and they slip right out.
You don't need a garlic press.
No. Just,
Oh, I can smell it, Greg.
Yeah.
Garlic in the studio. Woo.
all right.
So we have
So far in the pan, we have olive oil, and we're browning the chicken up.
browning the chicken.
Yep. Okay. For people that don't want to do this, you can get away with getting garlic today. That's in, I think it's in the specialty aisle, like in any grocery store. It's it comes chopped in
Oh, yes.
chopped garlic
I've
in
seen
either
that.
olive oil, in oil, or in water. And the one in oil is a pretty good product. I don't remember the brand name on it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. A lot of people don't have time to.
So you do it pretty quickly.
Yeah, this is pretty easy
So
for
we're
me.
gonna add that in.
Yeah.
All right, while you add that in, Greg, we're going to take a real quick break. We're going to
Okay.
finish up our classic recipe. When we come back, here's the latest update on your weather forecast.
I admit it, I have certain advantages in life. I get special treatment, discounts everywhere I go, half price, hotel rooms. I save on airline tickets, groceries, movies, even fresh flowers. Even my checking account is special. Granite Advantage Plus checking from Granite Bank. Free checks, money orders, traveler's checks, life insurance.
Granite Advantage checking from Granite Bank. It's better than free.
Life is good.
Vannigan's and 50/50 Snow and Skate have New Hampshire's best selection with guaranteed lowest prices. Open 7 days a week at our 5 awesome locations. If you want it, Vannigan's has it. Vannigan's, no matter what the season, it's time to ride.
With Heart and Hand Unique Gifts is where you'll find your complete country Christmas collection. From handcrafted gifts and decorations to vintage Santas and snowmen to collectibles like Slavic treasures and Pipka Santas. Look for the porch at 823 Elm Street, Manchester.
Building a new home? Remodeling? Looking for that perfect table or floor lamp? Look no further than Studio Lighting. Studio Lighting has every kind of light imaginable. And when it comes to prices, Studio Lighting can't be beat. And if it's Tiffany you desire, you'll be amazed at Studio Lighting's incredible selection. Let their experts design your whole house and receive even bigger savings. Don't be left in the dark. Come to Studio Lighting in the Major Brands Plaza, Route 3 in Laconia. They've been lighting the Lakes region since 1993.
Of all the gifts you can give her, none is as precious as the Lane Cedar chest, because it's the one that holds everything else that's precious. It's a gift that will last a lifetime, and every time she opens it, she'll think of you.
Visit Longo's Christmas Showcase at the WMUR TV studios.
Do you wish summer would last all year long? Well, at Newick's Seafood Restaurant, every day is like a day at the beach. Enjoy your favorite lunch or dinner at Newick's this week, like a Newick's lobster dinner. Nothing beats Newick's famous seafood platter, and if you're a shrimp lover, Newick's is for you too. Remember, at Newick's, you eat free on your birthday, up to a $10 value.
When you want great seafood, come to Newick's. We have the best and freshest seafood around.
There's a Newick's in South Portland, Maine, Hampton, Merrimack, and Dover, New Hampshire.
Wanna come back to Newick's Seafood Restaurants? It's always fresh from the shore.
Hi, this is Tony of Manchester Mitsubishi. We'd like to thank everyone for a great year and to wish all our customers happy holidays!
I'm Marilyn Cavanaugh, owner of Country Woods Unfinished Furniture, wishing you a wonderful holiday and a very happy and healthy new year from all of us at Country Woods.
The staff and residents at the Edgewood Center would like to wish you and yours a happy holiday season.
Happy holidays! Greg Sala from Greg's Place in Manchester is putting me to work. We're making chicken and broccoli today. Alfredo and...
No, not Alfredo.
No, not Alfredo.
Garlic.
With garlic. With
Yep.
garlic and some cheese, which I'm grating.
Yep.
Now, you love this recipe because you can do the whole thing in one pan,
Yeah.
which makes it easy for cleanup.
That's
and he
great.
promises kids love this, even with the broccoli.
Yep. What I did while we were on break is I covered it and added the broccoli florets just so we could get a little steam going on it. Yeah, just to get that broccoli cooked al dente.
And so far, you have boneless chicken, some garlic, broccoli, and
Olive oil.
olive oil.
And now I'm going to season it with a little bit more garlic, with garlic powder.
You better make sure everyone in the family eats this.
Yeah, basil, sweet basil. You can be generous because we're going to add like a pound of pasta to this after,
All
so it looks like
right.
it's heavy on the spices, but it isn't. Now, if you have little kids, you might want to think twice about this last ingredient. It's red
Okay.
crushed pepper, and a little bit of this goes a long way to
All right.
put it mildly. A little bit just brings up the temperature of the dish. I like a little zest to it.
How much cheese you need? I'm making a Mount Washington of cheese over
That's
here,
going to be
Greg.
good because afterwards we're going to toss it in. We're going to add the pasta and the cheese and toss it together, and it's ready to go. As a
All
matter
right.
of fact, I think we're ready.
We're ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Lower your heat. Have your pasta cooking on the side. I already had it pre-cooked when I brought it down.
All right.
You can use linguine, ziti, or regular pasta. I have
Good.
regular pasta
Just
here.
have a few seconds left.
Okay.
So let's throw her all together.
We're going to toss this. I'm going to plate it up, and then we'll cheese it.
Oh, we're going to cheese it. I like you using cheese as a verb. Way to go. How's everything going at Greg's Place on
Very
Elm Street
good.
in Manchester?
Real good.
Hours are...
6 a.m. to 3, 7 days a week, and breakfast and lunch, and it's served all day long.
All right.
And then if you can cheese it.
I'll just cheese it a little bit. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so very much
Thank
for
you.
being with us today.
Nice to see you
Great
again.
recipe, great recipe. Tomorrow on Newsnight First at 4, Kathy LaMontagne will be in for a touch of style to make holiday candy bowls. And in tomorrow's Focus, We are going to light up your holiday with Osram Sylvania. Wait till you see. Now here's a peek at our 5 o'clock story. Scott Spradling joins us from the news desk. Scott.
Thanks, Jean. Here's a quick look at the stories headed your way just a few minutes from now. Absentee ballots are the subject of today's legal battles in Florida, but the Gore and Bush teams are really looking towards tomorrow's showdown in the Florida Supreme Court. And a former DMV clerk accused of stealing large amounts of cash was in court today to determine if she's competent to stand trial. All that and much more coming up tonight at 5.
All right, we'll see you in just a few minutes. Scott, thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you stay warm tonight, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Why have 95,000 customers made Doble's their dealer for over 45 years? Simply this. They know Doble's gives more and takes less. More discounts, more service, more satisfaction, and more real value for your money. Like the Chevy Prism, 4-door, automatic, air conditioning, and more. Only $179 a month. And all 2001 Chevy Silverado half tons and extended cabs are available through special GMAC financing as low as 1.9%. 1.9%. Find out why 95,000 customers have made Doble's their dealership for over 45 years.
I've chopped a lot of wood in my days. Cooked a lot of pizza, too. Good wood makes great pizza, and great pizza is what the Portsmouth Gaslight is all about. Takes more than fresh ingredients to make a darn good pizza. That wood fire keeps the flavor in the crust, so the brick oven bakes a tasty slice every time. Portsmouth Gaslight Company, brick oven pizza. Crust is a must.
The Furniture Warehouse
is now a factory direct outlet.
Riverwalk Furniture, featuring an England Corsair gallery. For the best looks and prices, plus leather and sleepers, and benchcraft collections with sofas and recliners, and all at factory direct prices. All at the Furniture Warehouse Factory Direct Outlet in Manchester's historic Mill Yard.
Furniture Warehouse, where there's always something new.
When the winter's chill comes to call, answer with a classic raincoat or topcoat from George's. Water-repellent single and double-breasted raincoats, always in style and always on sale. Or turn a cold shoulder to the elements with cashmere blend or all-wool topcoats. Professional single and double-breasted topcoats to tame even the wildest New England weather. Topcoats and raincoats from George's. Fashionable, functional, affordable. George's Apparel, downtown Manchester.
Dr. Bruce Hook, leader in state-of-the-art catheter ablation, one of many innovative cardiac procedures performed every day at the New England Heart Institute of Catholic Medical Center. Arrhythmias occur when an abnormal area of the heart controls its rhythm. Using minimally invasive catheter ablation, many types of arrhythmias can now be cured. For otherwise healthy patients, this is an excellent alternative to medications that may cause side effects. Cardiac catheter ablation, one more reason Catholic Medical Center was named a top 100 hospital for cardiovascular care.
I know, Mom. We're nearly unpacked. Yes, we've got a guest room. Well, you need to come see it. Tomorrow. No, that'll be fine, Mom.
Need some stuff for your home? Find it all at your neighborhood rent-to-own showroom. Brand name quality merchandise, easy payment plans, even same-day delivery. Rent-to-own, what you need, when you need it.
Rent One Plus. We're #1 in rent-to-own in 10 New Hampshire locations.
Coming to you from Manchester, you're watching New Hampshire's #1 source for news. Next.
More court battles over ballot counting in Florida as Al Gore's time to recount shrinks. We have a live report.
A woman who's accused of stealing a large amount of taxpayer money is back in court.
And utility regulators are preparing for the next big step in New Hampshire's electricity deregulation.
Live from the WMUR Broadcast Center. This is New Hampshire's WMUR News 9 at 5.
Good evening to you and welcome to News 9. The ballot showdown continues in Florida as absentee ballots are highlighted.
Attorneys for George W. Bush insist there is no evidence that Republican election officials in Seminole County did anything to hurt the Democrats. That argument was heard today in a Tallahassee courtroom where supporters of Al Gore are trying to have 15,000 absentee ballots thrown out. It is another legal fight where if the decision goes Al Gore's way, it could be his victory. Jeff Morrell live in Tallahassee with much more.
Well, tomorrow morning's showdown in the state Supreme Court will likely make or break the Gore campaign. Two lesser-known cases now being tried in circuit court here in Tallahassee could be just as influential. In one Tallahassee courtroom, two trials